Alright, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbergen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my outer sanctum sanctorium, my secret place that's not really secret, but my peaceful place, if you will. I did some work on it yesterday, chopping things down. I've become a little obsessed. I don't know if you're like me, where you get fixated on a particular idea or thing, and then it's like, yeah, I must have this thing. And so after talking yesterday about leaf shredder, or not leaf shredder, like wood chipper type things, I was online and I found one on Amazon that actually has like 1,700 reviews, and it's really good, and it's electric, so you don't have to worry about the gas stuff. And I want it, and now I just need to save up my pennies. Hey Charles, good morning. Hey Charles R, good morning. Tracy, hello. Melanie, chillin'? You still up in Arkansas? Hey James, good morning tribe. The test day yet again. Pray for me, dear Lord. Send your wisdom through James's hand, through his brain into his hand, and let him show his teachers how smart he is, because he's very smart. And thank you for that. Amen. Hey, Kimberly, good morning. How are you today? I need coffee. So, yeah, found the Amazon, it's a Sunjo, which I've found in the past to be a pretty good company, and it can do branches up to 1.7 inches in diameter, but I don't really have anything that big. Most of my branches I want chopped up are well under an inch. Hey Chris, good morning. Gerardo, hello. But I'm excited. The one thing it said is like green plants, it doesn't do so well. It just kind of mushes them up, and then it jams the thing. So you got to let everything dry a bit. So I spent yesterday, I don't know if you remember, there's lots of plants along the thing. Now it's all down, and I did find some comfrey. So this is comfrey that was hidden amongst the lamb's quarter and everything. Hey Evie, good morning. You're here early. Melanie, now you're in Dallas. I have 2 deliveries, Sam's Club this afternoon, so basically sitting at the truck yard waiting all day. So I'm going to organize the truck and cook another steak. Nice. Do you have like a little gas grill, or what are you cooking your steak on in the truck? Hey Jonathan, good morning. Yes, Carol, good morning. Dune opens October 22nd. It is coming. Looking forward to that. And I said, I love the book. I love the first book. And then I made it through the second book. I didn't make it through the third book. And I pretty much stopped there. And I know to really understand the whole story, you got to read all of them. But the first one was just absolutely amazing. There's a line in there, something that always stuck with me. I don't remember the exact quote, Carol. Maybe you can help me here. But something like Paul Atreides' dad said something to the effect that the worst drowning he ever saw a man do was in like a business supper sort of thing. Basically, I screwed it up. Never mind. Okay. Lots of people showing up here. All right. Hey, BJ. Is Bo there? Hey, Bo. If you're there, good morning. Donna, hello. Melissa, good morning. Bernice, hello. And Dina, good morning. Oh, Tim is here, up and cut and shoot. Yep, nice, cool day. It's nice here too, but we're not that far away. Hey, Isaac. Good morning, Isaac. Okay, you have a single burner butane stove. Those are the best. Those are the absolute best. Then what sort of pan do you use with that? Just out of curiosity. You got cast iron, or you got something else traveling around with you? Hey, Bonnie. Good morning. And good morning to Bonnie's bunnies, because they're cute. Hey, Sherry. It's about time you returned. We need your smiling face at the donut shop. We didn't say anything bad about you while you were gone. Totally good things. Ooh, Diane, my LL Bean AM/FM emergency weather radio died after some 20 years. It was a great radio. Do you have a recommendation on another one? So, yeah. And it depends on how much you want to spend. And funny you asked that, because I just bought one, but it's upstairs. Hold on a minute. Because when I deploy with the Red Cross, I found it's good to have just a little transistor radio. And now you're probably not going to like this one, because it just runs on some double A's. No, triple A's. 2 triple A's. Hold on. But it's the size of a deck of cards. It's amazingly tiny. It has the weather radio. Come on. What? Am I dead? Am I still here? Hello? Okay. It says I'm still here, but... Okay. AM... FM weather radio. Okay, so there's this one. So this is a little bit, like I said, it's like the size of a deck of cards. Eton, E-T-O-N, is probably the big name in the emergency radio, AM, FM weather stuff, and they have all the reacts, the thing that tells you, it only signals when you're around and so forth. Eton, I would just say one thing. If you get an Eton, E-T-O-N radio, do not get the one with the hand crank on it. Don't get any with a hand crank, because the gears are made of plastic and they strip, and the radio still works, but you basically paid extra for the one piece of crap that Eaton makes, and that is their little hand generator thing radio. So just go with batteries, or the type that plugs into the wall, or plugs in the wall with a battery backup, that sort of thing. No one makes, to my knowledge, and I've searched a lot, tested a lot, no one makes a decent hand crank radio. Just some words of wisdom, of warning. Some words of warning there. Okay, but otherwise Eaton is good. Just do not get the hand crank. Okay, Melanie, I was pretty sure you were the cast ironery, or you would do cast iron. It's just good to know. Alright, good morning. Laugh out loud. Not enough coffee in Texas to jumpstart me this morning. That's why you need Uncommon Bees Buzz Honey. It's basically the honey equivalent of a Monster energy drink, because it has some caffeine in it. It has the taurine in it, which is the secret ingredient in all these energy drinks, and it has some green tea extract, and that's my go-to when I go, like, you know what? I'm pretty much dead, but the donuts must be donacated. And so, yeah, Uncommon Bees Buzz Honey, slightly healthier, not much healthier, but slightly healthier than like a Monster energy drink. Or Rockstar. Rockstar is, between Monster and Rockstar, I usually go with Rockstar. For whatever reason, the Monsters made me kind of jittery, whereas the Rockstar, it's just like Popeye eating a can of spinach. It's like, I have the power! Okay, there might be some delusionalness coming from the Rockstar, but no jitters. And delusions are way better than jitters. Hey, Diana. Good morning. Whoa, Helen's here. All right, good morning, hug. Get your Helen hug, Helen hug. Get your Helen hug, Helen hug. Helen hug. James, if it hadn't been for PChem, though, I'd have graduated 1 year ago. Where did you come from? Where can I go? Where do you come from? PChem Joe. So yeah, PChem, have you taken inorganic chemistry at all? That was the one that kicked my ass. PChem, I hung in there. Did you do all the quantum mechanics stuff in PChem? That's where I had the quantum mechanics, and it's like, whoa, this is cool. I like quantum mechanics. Basically, nothing is real unless I choose to make it real. Okay, so I am still alive. If you were in Fort Worth, I'd come to see you, but I'm allergic to Dallas. I'm not so much in Dallas. I'm up in Lucas, which is on the north side of Dallas. So if you take the scenic route, you could probably get there without touching Dallas. I wish I could take the scenic route without touching Dallas. I need to get the hotel room there yet, though, too. Hey, Roxana, good morning. Wolf, good morning, my friend. I still have the Radio Shack Cube NOAA weather radio from 1972. Cool. All right, firing up the coffee maker now. Is this one that plugs into the power of the truck, or is this like on your camp stove? Yep, a nice solar panel to charge the radio and the rechargeable batteries. Use the solar panel to charge the batteries, keep batteries charged, and then use the batteries. One of the things I did is make sure all our radios and our flashlights all use the same size battery, so that then I just have to basically keep one size rechargeable batteries on hand. Okay, so my father tells of cranking to have enough power to listen to the radio. What was he cranking? It depends on how old he was, but it might have been a generator thing. The little hand generator. I'm wondering though, and I don't know how old your father is, but the old-time record players basically had like a watch spring that you would crank up, and then as it unwound, it would spin the record. And so I wonder, if he's just getting a little radio and records confused, the old big 78s. Something like that. Not sure. Most likely, though, it was a generator. Okay, I like white Monsters. The only diet drink I can stand. Maybe that's what it affects on me to do. Okay, Monster drinks contain guarana. It gives me the shakes and super irritable. We don't want that. Yep. Also the boosting the vitamin B's, there's a thing called a Niacin Flush, or I don't know if I'm saying niacin right, but in a lot of people, when they take a big dose of vitamin B, it causes this flush and almost a sense of hyperactivity for a bit. And so that's it's like a caffeine replacement, and you just go, and yeah. So a lot of the sports drinks and those or not sports drinks, the energy drinks, like the 5-hour energy drink and so forth. Yeah, there are a huge amount of vitamin B that I don't know if it triggers the mitochondria to start just cranking out the energy or what, but yeah, it's like whoo. Okay, let's go climb a building now. I'm gonna climb a building. You can't stop me. This building right here looks really climbable. That's the building I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna go up the side of this building and climb and climb and climb. Something like that. Theoretically. No real world. I'm gonna have some coffee. Chirpy is very chirpy this morning. Hey, Wade. Yes, thank you, Melanie. Hey, James. McMurray, I connected Mark and Amy. It's a small planet with not many people on it sometimes. Hey, Kathleen, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, Jonathan, I imagine you sound like the Dunkin' Donut guy from the late 80s commercials that whenever you drag your equipment, it's like, time to make the donuts. No, that is exactly what I say when my alarm goes off early in the morning. And it's like, okay, time to make the donuts. But, yep, I remember those questions. Man, I want a donut so bad. Me too, Chris. I miss Radio Shack. Were you a gadgeteer? You constantly making stuff? It was like my go-to store for electric motors and battery packs and magnets and wiring and capacitors and all that jazz. And plugs, so many different types of plugs and adapters. And then they closed. Hey, Amy, good morning. Oh, sweet. Okay, you have a 1,800 watt inverter here. Sweet. Okay, inorganic chemistry is my last class. I love quantitative chemical analysis, organic and environmental chem. I prefer instrumentation less on the theoretical. Sounds good. And as far as lab jobs, QA QC is always generally that's one of the more commonly easy to find and hard to get laid off, really, when it comes right down to it. Hey, Kiri, good morning. Ooh, Wade, random question. What's good for when the shit hits the fan? Eye drops. Let's be more specific, Wade. What are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to accomplish like re-wetting the eyes, treating red eyes, clearing out an infection of the eyes? What? Because that kind of determines some things. And that being said, off the top of my head, I don't know. I know there are ones that like the Native Americans use for different eye issues. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what they are, but I can post stuff later. Yep, you are a connector, James. Well, you and Melanie. All right, Jennifer. So I found a bazillion goldenrod plants yesterday. Is it too late for the leaves? Will a few flowers be usable? I know most should be left for the bees. I'm just looking at my goldenrod. Maybe some of the leaves right up at the top would be okay. The lower ones not so much, but really, at this point, we're pretty much at the end stage of the usable leaves. Now, in regards to flowers, yes, you're right. Leave most of them for the bees. But here's the thing: if you snip the flowers and just set them somewhere to dry, do the hang dry thing like I normally recommend for leaves and other plant material, what's going to happen is these flowers are going to continue to live and turn into brown fuzzy seed things. And at that point, they're not usable. So once you harvest the flowers, what you want to do is you want to stick them in your oven for like 2-3 minutes at 350 degrees to kind of wilt them. And what you're doing at that stage is you are kind of stopping the enzymatic processes that are making the flowers age. Because if you don't, they're going to continue on through their life cycle and make seeds and be unusable. So you want to kind of stop them with a blast of heat, 2 minutes, and then basically wilt them, kind of like blanching them, if you will. I mean, the purpose of blanching is to basically stop the enzymes from breaking down the plant. In this case, you are heating the flowers for a blast to prevent them from continuing on through their life cycle. Then, after you've done that, you can go straight into processing them however you want, including drying them. But you want to nuke is the wrong word, but you want to blast them with heat just enough to kind of wilt them some to basically kill the flower. Okay, does that make sense? All right, Melanie, I used to have a crank flashlight. It only lit up when you were cranking it, but it had a flywheel, so it would keep spinning a bit when you stopped. Yep. The crank stuff and the shake stuff, that was real popular for a while until people figured out the gears strip and the energy sucks, and I'm just going to get extra batteries and call it good. Niacin gives me a rash. Don't do it. Yep, Amy. That's part of the whole Niacin Flush thing. Ooh, what is this? Diana, my neighbors left an old but good condition rocking chair on my curb. Den took it and painted it white for me, so I painted a Peanut Snoopy scene on it. I'll be glad to be done with it today, then the clear coat. Any other tribals like to paint? Cool. You have to post pictures of it. Snoopy. I'm a big fan of Snoopy. Big fan of... And speaking of which, I haven't seen Mom and Dad yet. Yeah, I actually have an update. So, BJ, I haven't been on a while. How's Younger Weather doing? So, Younger Weather, her mood is better. It's Spirit Week at school, at her school this week. And so it's like every day is a different theme and costume and stuff. And yesterday, she and 5 of her other friends went as a bunch of bananas. So they got the banana costume. And on the school website, they had a picture of them. So they had, the 6 bananas together. Smile, 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 smile. And then Younger Weather is like, And oh, she does not look happy. Because she was upset. Because apparently they all agreed they were going to make crazy faces. And so she made a crazy face, and all the others didn't. They just kind of smiled. And then they took another picture, and now she was like ticked off because no one else made a crazy face but her after everyone said they was going to make a crazy face. And then she's ticked off, and they were all smiling yet. And so, yeah, we're going up and down. Meanwhile, report from California. So every so often, well, when I was doing my nightly walk alone last night, I found a praying mantis, and so I got a picture of it. So I picked it up because Miniweather wasn't here to pick it up, so one of us had to pick it up. Focus. And so I was walking along with it, and so I sent this picture to Miniweather, and she responds back. With this picture. Now, this guy, he's been in a lot of her pictures. A lot of her pictures. See what happens. Alright, waterfowl need niacin, especially when growing. I have pure niacin in my house. Youch. That sounds man. Do you hear all the birds? A lot of birds. Ah, Chris, I miss affordable home stereo equipment. I haven't even priced. Does anyone actually use home stereo equipment anymore? Do you got like LPs? Man, the birds are loud this morning. You got a record collection? Alright, it's time for me to make the coffee. That sounds like a good. Caffeine actually kills vitamin B, so if you drink lots of Cokes and coffee, you need to take vitamin B supplements. The thing about caffeine and vitamin B is the vitamin gives you natural energy, and the caffeine is a mild poison, so your body speeds it up trying to flush it out. Yay for mild poison! Mild poison for the win. Wolf, I'm good this morning. It's still cool in Elvin and no migraine. Oh, that's good. Down in Elvin. Let's see. Elvin is south of Houston, isn't it? I always get Elvin and Cleveland mixed up. Yep, humans love to eat and drink mild poisons. Alcohol, caffeine, capsaicin. We are weird. We are strong. We are powerful. We are very bad at self-preservation as an individual, but amazing at it as a group. Oh my, Kathleen, waiting for 3 repairmen today. That doesn't sound good. Woofta. Yikes. Hey, Willa. Good morning. Oh, man. Okay, Doc, nice fall. I'm going to send you a ton of goldenrod. I got plenty of goldenrod. I grow it in my yard. No need to do that. Now, if you happen to make some gooseberry jelly, then that would be something worth sending. Okay, wait, no particular issue for eye drops. Mainly want to be prepared for dry eyes, allergies, and separately infection were to occur. Okay, I will follow up. That's actually a worthwhile topic. So let me look into that, and later this week I will make a post on that. How about that? So you just have to keep checking back here. Alright, do tears go bad? Can you cry into a jar and use them in eyedropper for eye wash later on? The tears of your enemies? Go for it. No, I suspect, so in tears, there are proteins that help lubricate the eye and do certain things, which means your tears are bacterial food. So if you were actually to collect the tears, you would, at the very least, want to pasteurize it and keep it sealed, because the tears actually probably would support bacterial growth. There's probably some antibacterial stuff in the tears and in the eyes, because any slimy part of our bodies, which is basically where the inside meets the outside, that isn't skin, has antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral things in it. So the tears probably have some, but I think that would fade and gunk would start growing in the tears. But it's worth experimenting. Hey Johnny, good morning. Oh wow, Melanie, I paint occasionally. I have won awards for painting D&D miniatures. I am so impressed by people who can do good jobs of painting D&D miniatures. So I'm assuming if you're winning awards, you can get the shading and all the. Oh, I'm so jealous. Ooh, okay, Bonnie. I like painting. I do vases and bug names. Bug names? I'm not sure what you mean by bug names. There's always one unripe banana. I think she was a little overripe, perhaps. She was the one that, we'll save that one for banana bread. Hey, Henry, good morning. Don't do anything rash, Dad. She's a big kid. Yeah, I trust her. Like I said, I am not the protector of my daughters. I am one of the tools that they can use to protect themselves. So I always raised them that you get to make, certain decisions. I will tell you why I think it's a bad decision, but I won't block you for the most part unless it's really bad. But both the girls know how to take care of themselves. That's an important thing that everyone should know. And so they know how to take care of themselves. And like I said, my job is, basically to just remove the body afterwards, and we never speak of it again. I did the same picture with a tree frog for my son. Cool. I don't know what the birds are, but they are. Well, they stopped singing now. But there were a whole bunch of birds singing behind me. Yeah, I think Chirpy is having his own live stream. He's probably hooked into our Wi-Fi, and behind me is Big Guy, and wow, listen to all the noise Big Guy is making this morning. Don't know. Did you get LASIK too? You're talking to Wade or me? I had LASIK, loved it. When I got it, I didn't realize I need drops all the time for the rest of my life. The single drops are better than the little bottles because they don't need preservatives. Youch. That doesn't sound good. Yep, she's grown up. She's liking the freedom. Henry, yeah, I feel you. The boy chasing after your girl is not easy to take. Good. I'll just minute. Part of the issue is he's also an illustration major. And frankly, I've kind of hoping she marries someone with a higher earning potential. Just saying. Oh well. But right now, so it's most of the pictures, or a lot of the pictures, is the guy with the mustache. But she's also admitted there's like 4 or 5 different guys that are always kind of hanging around here, jockeying for position and so forth. And she's just observing, studying, analyzing, occasionally testing, seeing who is worthy of her. Yep, Melanie, I remember when every house had a big ass stereo. Most definitely. Alright, Jennifer, are the birds migrating now? I think, yeah, we're just starting. I was invited to some big bird watch down in Galveston Island this weekend. I think it's this weekend. It's like when they really start flying over the Gulf of Mexico, heading into Mexico. So I would say, yeah, the migration has begun. Kiri, I have a few records in my possession. What sort of records? We got rock, we got country, music. Alright, Chris, I have a record collection. It's about 120-ish LPs and 50 or so 45s. Love the 45s. I have cassettes, but no good player to use them. Oh, that sucks. I remember the transition from the records to the cassettes. Ah, Jennifer, okay. Please pray for my son this week. He's moving here from Washington State and will be driving a U-Haul trailer with his Jeep and 2 dogs. Happy to have him coming back to Texas. Is he traveling alone? Because that makes it even trickier. But, dear Lord, please watch over Jennifer's son as he makes the transition from Washington. He'll be crossing mountains and places and driving with dogs. And please keep his hands on the wheel, his eyes on the road, the rubber on the ground, and the wind in his hair in a good way. Amen. You are the power. Alright, as Dungeon Master, I already have a ready supply of player tiers. Oh, most definitely. I can see you doing that. Picturing Jonathan lifting a small crystal vial of tears skyward. I think he'd have, like, several mason jars in his hands upwards. Hey, Cleo. Good morning. Sorry. Diana, my kids are D&D miniatures. You have lovely kids. Your kids are awesome. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean they're not D&D miniatures. Do they walk around with swords? Lily needs a sword. She strikes me as kind of the short sword type person, not so much a long sword. Ah, yeah, Melanie. The modern paints are so much better than back when I started. Also, my eyesight is a lot worse now. Reading glasses. But yeah, I remember way back when I started using the testers. It was like the only paint available really was testers paint, and it was all really shiny and needed gasoline to clean up and all that stuff, and it just wasn't that good. Maybe I have to bring out some of my figures I can show you. Oh, I'm so jealous, Wolf. I can't wait to get home and see my ravens. Have you like interacted with them? Do you give them stuff, they give you stuff, sort of thing, or are they just hanging out? Whoa, wow. 750 already. Last night the coyotes were close and going nuts. It was like, where are we on the moon? I think it's a little over half. Okay, I hate eye drops, so LASIK gets a big no for me. I'll just keep my glasses. Ah, your beard is getting to the priestly level. It has much farther to go. I'm in competition with my brother, and his is already like down to here. So the only way I'll catch him is if for some reason he has to like shave his beard. So I'll never quite catch him, but I'll keep chasing him. I will not give up. Keep an eye on him. He may even go wizardly. I'm going to go beyond wizardly into crazed hermit. If I'm lucky. I'm going to go crazed hermit level. Dating is like swimming in a shark-infested waters, and every time one bumps into you, you think, I hope this one is nice. Sharks. Remember the 8-track tapes in Books of Matches. I remember a draw so-and-so. I don't remember 8-track tapes. Oh, there we go. So his 2 dogs are taking turns driving. That way he can have a drink or two. Carol, I love classical music, so I'm forced to have CDs. There is a convenience about it, CDs. And I will admit, I've even started just going straight to the MP3s. There's a few songs that I've ordered off iTunes that I like. Okay. Got it. D&D minis, because din and die. D&D. Okay, now we got it. And Melanie wants to know, Diana, are they halflings or are they goblins? And it probably depends on the time of day and blood sugar level. Jennifer, okay, from Wolf to Jennifer, we have a flock of the ravens that inhabit our clearing. We feed them all winter. Cool. Okay, yes, driving alone. That's where it gets, yeah. Hopefully he knows when to stop and when to go. Carrie, my record player is broken too, so I can't play. I only kept unusual records. I have a record of Elizabethan music from the Oregon Shakespearean Festival Association. I think I also have a Peter, Paul, and Mary album. Cool. Any ABBA? Oh, wow. Okay, Chris, evidently I have 144 LPs. I haven't looked at my Discogs in a while. I've been on a purchasing freeze because of fixing plumbing and air conditioning isn't cheap. You are absolutely correct there, Chris. Absolutely correct. Alright. Jennifer, okay. Oop, I get it right there. Wolf, I love that. I do the same thing, but all summer and ours are crows. My favorite birds, love them. I like crows too. I've been trying to lure crows in, but so far I've been unsuccessful. Don't want to make Chirpy jealous. Okay, you can invent a beard pill to catch up with your brother. So the liver pill actually helps some with that too. Just saying. So, we'll see. Okay, moon is warning or waning? Waning crescent currently, almost to a new moon. Okay. Sorry, a bird just flew overhead. Yep. Really, Doc should braid the beard into 2 braids. And I don't know if you know, but so there is this. Normally, if I don't do anything, it just kind of naturally does this. And now I am an ant. I'm a monstrous ant with mandibles. Or antibles. And so, yeah, so they could be braided, like so. And that is on the list. Most definitely on the list. Jennifer, Chirpy saying today, share your cool. Doesn't apply to me, evidently. Kids told me, don't be you. You is weird. Kids are not a good judge of that, especially in regards to their parents. You're here, therefore you are cool. Alright, or unless the barbecue doesn't ignite right away. Yeah, and whoosh, that would be bad. I need to get like a flame-proof beard guard for when I'm grilling. Oh, cool. Nancy, good morning at the Humphrey Brown, or the Brown Park over on the west side, or east side. Let me know what you think of it. Rasputin's Guide to Foraging. That would be scary. The last hermit beard I was worn by Radagast Brown and had bird crap in it. That was one of the things that really annoyed me. Well, so many things annoyed me about the Hobbit movies. They throw F those up. But yeah, the bird crap in Radagast. No. Poop. Hey Jennifer, I forgot to say good morning, so good morning to you too, my friend. So are there cassette players still around? Yeah, I believe so. Melissa, speaking as a native Oregon, it's pronounced Oregon. Okay. Another word. I won't remember that, but I'll try. Holy oh, whoa, okay. Time is fleeting. Okay. Wait. Okay, Diana, I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons. I don't do sci-fi or fantasy. Never seen a Star Wars movie or Harry Potter or any of that. Individually, I understand each of these words, but put together in this manner, you're throwing sand in my gears here. Okay, wow. Time is fleeting. Group take! Yay! Group take, group take. Gotta get the group take in here. I got the immune pill. Medicine Man Plant Co. This is my company. I'm the formulator. I am the face. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure that's not why our sales are down. But the brain pill. That's the best part of waking up is donut shop and brain pill. Oh. The liver pill. I don't think Mrs. Weather will get here in time for the morning hug. Wednesdays is the day she cooks, which means Wednesdays on the way home from dropping younger Weather off at school, she swings by like Kroger and picks up some frozen TV dinner type thing. The uric acid pill, which thankfully I do not need. I have no issues with uric acid buildup. The blood pressure pill. It's coming somehow. It'll be back. It's killing me. Oh, and supply chain issues look like they're getting worse worldwide. So, the Serenity pill. Again, I think I have plenty of confidence. I really don't need that one. The libido pill. Chicka chicka boom boom. Hello, Mrs. Weather. And the Stonebreaker pill. I have healthy kidneys. So, just a note here. So, a review was left on the Stonebreaker pill on Amazon, and the person mentioned that they didn't understand why it had saw palmetto in it, because saw palmetto, in their mind, was not associated with the kidneys. And what the saw palmetto does is it actually is a relaxant for the urethra. So, what's the matter? So if you were trying to get something big down the urethra, something big and solid, you want it to be relaxed and open up. Now, you still have valves and sphincter muscle, basically things, it's not like suddenly you are leaking, but it relaxes the main tube of the urethra, making it easier for things to get through it than when it's like this. Oh. Hey, Nicole. Alive and doing fine. Instead of braiding, you could cut those little round clips that all the Vikings wear and clip them down the beard in intervals. That would be cool. Ooh, sorry, I'm stuck in my throat here. I was also looking at those Viking beads. Yep, weird is cool, most definitely. Ooh, actually, Mrs. Weather still has a pretty decent collection of that. Go to a biker store and get the ladies' ponytail covers for your beard. They are leather and fire resistant. Back when we had the motorcycle, yeah, and she had the longer hair. She had a whole bunch of different ones like that. Most definitely, Henry. Kids have no understanding of cool. They are just learning what cool is. Most definitely. All right. All right, James. The professor is here. Test time. Te mortuary salute. You got this, friend. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to get murdered on a test. No, you won't. You may end up bleeding, but not murdered. Okay, can we leave? So we're still working on the website. However, Jennifer and anyone else, side note, you do not have to have purchased an item from Amazon to leave a review for it. So if you have a great review for the Stonebreaker, definitely go to Amazon and leave it on the Amazon Stonebreaker. It will mark it as an unverified purchase, but that's okay. So go there. Yep, as long as it doesn't go up the urethra. Speaking of which, Cat OS, Nurse Kathleen, she had her surgery yesterday. Things seem to have gone well, but now she's going to be laid up for about a month for recovery. So there's a chance she's like lurking here high on pain medications. So let's just say, hey, Cat, how are you doing? Wah, wah. There we go. Now she's going to have nightmares the rest of the day, probably. Okay, I got Viking beads for my husband for Christmas one year. I braid his and put them in sometimes. Cool. Ooh, I like this. Yes, maybe braid some small bones into the beard. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Kathy. Good morning. How are you today? I'm getting late. I got to close this down, but I just want to make sure I said hi to everyone because sometimes people show up late. All right. Well, okay. It looks like we got everyone. But yeah. All right. Mom and Dad didn't show up. I don't know. Maybe whoop. Oh, man. Interesting note. Bell Helicopter called me yesterday and wants me back for the same job they laid me off from. Nope. You're still working with the young autistic fellow, right? Hopefully. Cool. Oh. Okay. You guys, you're so interesting. The one off 30 by Horn, that's the one offered Den a job not long ago. Interesting. What's up with Bell Helicopters? Okay, I gotta get going. I got a crap ton of stuff I gotta do. So, Mom, Dad, if you're out there, love you. Cat, if you're out there, love you. Tribe, if you're out there, you're out there. Love you. Stay weird, stay cool, and teach others cool stuff. And then let's just make the whole world as cool as the donut shop, all right? Okay, at this point, it is time to end broadcast.